Alright guys, so the day is here. Is our hiking trail, Laurel Highlands. This is always the first 6.5 miles to get to the camp. It always kicks my butt. It always has kicked my butt. And today I'm going to try the first, well, not attempt, but first time to finish this trail to the campsite and back in one go. So I got a pack on. This is my usual camping bag, but it is comparable to the weight I'll be carrying in Colorado. Actually, it's a little heavier by a few pounds. So here we go, guys. A little nervous, but there's no one else here today. This is the only day I could really get to do it, and no one could come with me, but it's the whole point of training. Well, let's get started. Try and go a little faster today than my normal pace. This is kind of be like a speed run. Oh, I didn't get the time. It is 9:48. Didn't really believe in these trekking poles for a while, but they definitely do help in the long run. And I'll be bringing them to Colorado for our nice long stretches. Whew. That first hill always gets me. But with that hill, hopefully we're all warmed up. Feeling pretty good today. Alright, and here we come. 1 mile in. The progression continues. It is hot out today. I think the humidity's around 80%. It's going to jump up to 90 by noon, so that's going to be a factor. All right, there's mile number 2. We are at 10:23. Not too bad. Start about 9:46. All right, let's just keep going. All right, made it up to the first checkpoint. They're pretty good. 10:33. I am pouring sweat, so I'm sure I look absolutely disgusting. It is really hot. I could have picked a better day, but yeah, you gotta fit your training in where you can, not when it's convenient. The stalls I have is, at least in Colorado, it's gonna be like high as 60 to 70 degrees and pretty cold in the morning, so at least I won't be pouring sweat that badly. But despite the heat and it being muggy and horrible, I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm gonna get packed up. There's mile marker 3. Got stung by a wasp on the leg. That was a fun little experience. But we're trucking along. Here we are, mile number 4. Almost done. Almost done. 5 miles. I'm really hurting, guys, but I'm gonna try to finish. Check my ego here. I'm at 5 miles. I went down a little bit more, and it is 11:54 right now. I still got a mile and a third to get to camp, and then I have to hike all the way back. So it is around 92 degrees right now, and the humidity is very high. And judging it will take me probably about probably half hour, 45 minutes to get to camp. Now I'll make it about around 12:40. Just put in my time, and I know I don't do too good in this kind of heat and humidity. I'm playing it safe. I'm the only one on this trail right now. I would have liked to finish the whole thing, but I also don't want to put myself at risk. So I know I'm kind of wussing out right now. I'm kind of upset with myself. I think it's the right decision. And besides, 10 miles and 92 degrees, about 80% humidity, I'll take it. Definitely in the cold I won't have as many problems with the heat. So this is wild. On my way back, there's a tree limb here. I had heard a thump in the distance when I was walking out that way. And yeah, I'm glad I missed that, because holy crap, this tree limb just here just fell. If I would have been walking here, that would have been pretty close to hitting me. So I'm really glad that didn't hit me. Carrying on. All right, so we're making our way back. Take a little short break by the stream here. It's definitely hot out here. I am really hot. So I'm gonna rehydrate a bit more here, and plan is stop by one of the convenience stores here once I get back. I don't know, pound of pop or Gatorade or something, just something cold and maybe sugary. And then probably try to do the trail again, 2 miles out, 2 miles back. I don't know, we'll see. I'm playing this by ear, guys, so wish me luck. Just got up a really high hill coming back. So now we're on mile marker 3. I see 3 more to go. Whew, get a snack at the overlook. Starting to feel it up that hill. Coming up on the last mile. It's kind of relatively easy part as it winds down, so I'm still happy with today. I'm just gonna end up doing I'm just going back after this, back home. Yeah, I'm still happy with, I'm still happy with 10 miles today. I mean, this is probably one of the hotter days this year. I mean, any day up in the 90s with, Pittsburgh's humidity, it's going to be a challenge. I really should have started earlier, so that was my mistake for not getting out here earlier. The early bird gets the worm. If it was cooler, probably would have done a little better. I'm not really tired. My joints are doing pretty good. Oh, chipmunk. So I'm pretty happy with that. And 10 miles ain't no joke. The first 6 miles of Lower Highlands are really mountainy. There's a lot of elevation gain and a lot of elevation drop. So it's always been a really good tester for cardio. So I'm pretty happy with that. If I could glean any wisdom that I've learned in the past year training for this trip is, slow is steady, slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Yeah. So what I've learned was slow is smooth and smooth is fast. I love that moniker used by the SEAL teams. essentially just saying do something right. If you rush it, you're going to mess it up, and then you're stuck, you know, paying for your mistake. So my progress has been really slow, but I've been hitting at it for over a year, and I've come pretty far. And on average, for the trip, they were saying prepare to do like 5 to 10 miles in a day. And yeah, I mean, 10 miles, high heat, high humidity, all in a row. In fact, I just stopped for a snack, really, and a couple, probably total of like 10 minutes through the whole hike. So that's not bad. And, well, guess I'll see you at the end. Alright guys, we're wrapping it up. Back to our starting point. Mile 0. Whew. Well, I definitely would say the hardest part about today is actually doing it on my own. I've actually never gone out and hiked alone before. It's kind of hard. Unlike most people that hike, I don't like to hike for fun. To me, hiking's always been for training. So people are like, oh wow, that sounds like such a great time, you know. It's like, yeah, I mean, I enjoy it to some extent. I'm not a miserable person, but definitely more training, and training is never fun. Especially when I'm trying to push myself. But what I've learned in the past year, just to kind of wrap things up, is training isn't the hill you go to die on. That was a mistake I used to make a lot when I was younger. Just push way too hard, and then you end up getting injured, or pulling something, or something happens. Whereas now it's like slow progress. It takes a while, but just gentle progress, minimizing injury, pushing yourself when you need to push yourself. But like today, ego check. I could have pushed onto the campsite and then made my way back. And again, I've had heat stroke before. I'm the kind of guy that if he's in the sun for a long time, yeah, I mean, I've had it several times, and it's not fun. And especially if you're by yourself, again, that's not the hill, literally, to die on, especially if I'm by myself. So, I'm just an average guy. I'm not any super athlete. I have a regular job, work as a nurse, work all hours of the day. So, yeah, the fit training in where you can. And yeah, just thanks for coming along with this little trip with me. See you later.